Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's jump back into just another game, Super Mario RPG. Last time we made our way all the way to Monstro Town and we took on the game's super boss and failed miserably at, which I fully anticipated us doing because he's incredibly difficult for a game where the bosses overall aren't that hard. I say as I have failed the last 3 bosses spectacularly. Let's keep the trend alive and move on to find out what awaits us in this episode. But before we leave Monstro Town, jump here and you get a little parting gift. That is the Frog Coin secret box for this area. Now, before we actually move on to the cliff where we're gonna find the Koopa Troop, I do want to jump back, all the way back, further than this. We're gonna go back to Tadpole Pond, because when we did meet Monstro Town's rising star, she actually gave us the 3rd song for Todovsky, so let's go turn that in right now. Remember, I may be a little bit quiet while I'm concentrating on this part. Let's see if we get it the first time. That's one hell of a jump. Is that it? Awesome. That is the 3rd and final song that you turn into Todovsky, and his dreams have come true. This is the melody I've been looking for. Thank you for the inspiration. No problem. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. And you get the soprano card, the final card for the juice bar. Let's go see what it gives us. Finally, my song is nearly complete. But I must confess that you contributed a lot to it. We can all take credit for it. Now you must think of a final phrase that will wrap it all up. Oh god. Let your creative juices flow and show me what you got. It's time to freestyle, which means I'm going to be very bad at it. Let's see what we get. Random jumping. There we go. It's terrible. I hope you enjoy it. It's not as bad as it could be. Actually, that last phrase worked out pretty well. I'll take it. I'm a musical genius. What do you have to say? I'm after your job. So what do you think? No, we're gonna leave it as it is. We will be that way. I think it's about as good as I care to make it. So let's head on and go to the juice bar. And see what we have for sale now. Wow, a soprano card holder. What can I get you? Looks like the only thing that he added is Cara Colas for 200. So now we have a store that we can go pick those up. I did a little research. It actually becomes profitable to go buy Cara Colas at the Marymore Hotel if you bring along 950 coins. And buy them out, and then you can sell them for a profit, which doesn't seem to be worth it. I'm not sure how many Cara Colas that actually amounts to, but if it takes that much to turn a profit, there are much better ways to do it. Anyway, now we're done here. Let's head all the way back to Land's End. And I think if I go through Monstro Town... Are you not going to give me the option? What's up here? What? I guess I have to go the long way. Alright, I will see you when we get back to the desert, guys. Alright, and we're back in the desert. I must say, if I ever have to see one of those cannons again, it's going to be too soon. Hate those damn things. Alright. Let's go. We don't have to worry about sands. Of course, we don't have to worry about the whirlpools anymore, so I immediately fall into one. I do not believe that there are actually any surprise boxes in this area, so that's something you don't have to worry about either. I believe the next surprise boxes we're going to get is in Land's End. Maybe I do have to go on one of these to progress. Oh, that's going to get annoying if that's the case. Hang on a second, guys. Alright, I ended up taking a skip and looking something up, and it turns out, yes, you do actually have to fight your way through the whirlpools again, but there's a quicker way. Come back through Monstro Town to Bellamy Temple, give this guy his money, and this spring will take you to the last desert area right before you dropped into Monstro Town. From there, we can actually proceed north and get to where we're going. So in the interest of not wandering around lost, I decided to do that. 10 hut, all troops in position. Mario, your mission is to scale the cliff by jumping shell to shell. Alright, now if you do it in under 12 seconds, you do get a prize, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. This is a very convoluted way to get up this cliff, I must say. This actually turns into a mini game later on, where if you after you do the 11-second or 12-second challenge, you can earn frog coins. Yeah, 1991. So you can do that a little faster, and you will get the Koopa Troop accessory, which I may come back here and show off as part of a mini game episode, along with some of the others that we've been missing. But for now, we're going to continue on. Now, finally, we can get to Bean Valley. Alright, sorry, I wanted to check something. Make sure I had access to something. Alright, let's go down this pipe here. Run into this fight. Yep, you're gonna fungus spike me. Aw, Bowser makes a cute mushroom. Alright. Mostly you're gonna see flowers and bees, the same enemies that you saw in Land's End. So, probably gonna show one or two of these fights just to illustrate that, and then cut out the rest. Now, I have been practicing the super jump with very poor results. As you can see, I do want to try to get the 30 jump challenge. I would love to get through the 100 jump challenge and get the super suit, but at the same time, the super suit makes the game an absolute joke. It's the best armor in the game, and you're doing literally thousands of damage at one time to bosses, so it's one of those items where It's hard to get, but it just breaks the game. I believe here is our first surprise box. Now we can continue on. Gonna be kind of wandering through here a little bit. I do not remember Bean Valley that much. Oh, hello, friend. What are you doing? Friend? What are you doing, friend? Uh-oh. Unfortunately, we do want to fight these. There are goodies down each of these pipes. So, I will fight one of these, then cut out the rest. As soon as I remember how to play this game. And I will show you what's down each of these pipes. And Bowser's asleep. I kind of want Bowser to be poisoned. Because when I was going through that little backtracking section, he did get poisoned, and he actually makes a pretty sick looking poison spray. It's purple and green, which works really well with Bowser. Chewies. This is not the solo that you're looking for. Quit putting my people to sleep. Good, he missed. I guess I should therapy at some point. Well, he's gonna put Bowser back to sleep. And I can't jump on him because I don't have the jump shoes on now. Now he's dead. Alright, we're gonna skip ahead until I take out all the piranha plants, and then I'll show you the pipes one by one. Enjoy! Those were 5 of the most obnoxious fights in my entire life. You did not miss anything by me skipping out. You missed a lot of sleep, a lot of sandstorm, and a lot of spamming of effects. I don't even want to think about it. It was awful. Anyways, let's jump into this one first. And then I believe right there is our second surprise box for Bean Valley, which has a Cara Cola in it. And do I need to throw some? Nope. Okay, I'm good. And then this is a roulette box. Depending on the symbols that you match up, it determines your prize. Let's see. Fire, flower, mushroom, flower. I get a flower point. I'll take it. I'm not sure what the 3 symbols each get. I know that if you get a random, if you get one of each, you have a random chance of getting a mimic enemy. But I'm not sure if you get something better by matching up all 3. Maybe we'll find out. There is the mimic for this area. Oh boy. Alright. Let's do this first. Let's make sure I have plenty of jumping power, because I believe this mimic is, and I believe all the mimics are weak to Mario's jump. I have no idea why my timing with that has gotten so bad. Wow! Bye, Bowser. And monsters are inside. Fantastic. Well, come back, Bowser. Let's see if I can do the action command for this. That might be it. Yeah, that's how you do it. Full health. Let's try super jump again. It's a little better, but man, my timing is slacked. Mario, you out? Nope. I believe magic attacks are actually decent against him. There goes Mario. Fantastic. Good job. See if I can do this twice in a row. Nope, not that time. You have to do it when, like, the very corner touches him. Nothing to do it but to keep hoping for a miracle. Mario's out again. Oh, he survived. Barely. Let's go ahead and use a mid-mushroom on you, Mario. Now Bowser's out again. Would be nice for everyone to stay up all at once. There we go. For some reason, it's a little easier for me to do on Bowser's sprite than it is Mario's sprite. Probably because Bowser's got a bigger sprite. Mario, let's risk it for a biscuit. That was a decent one. I'm starting to get a little... Yep, now you're out. Alright, at least that's dead. This should be cake now. She did not get off a single group heal that entire fight. There we go. Mario's full health. Maybe if you practice this timing, this is the best one in the game to get. Because coming back at full health for 2 flower points is too good to waste. Ow. Ooh, can you actually group heal? You can, but I don't want you to. Therapy would be better. But at least you can finally heal instead of picking people up over and over and over again. You're a tough guy, aren't you? Come on, pop. Pop for me. Thought so. Interesting name. Obviously, we know where Fatso comes from, but kind of makes me think of Faust. And I would really like for him to die. Holy crap, how much health does he have? Alright, you finally need to use a group hug. That was a good streak without it. There we go. Good grief. Well, Mario leveled up. He reaches level 16, so that was more or less worth it. Let's up your power. Mallow levels up. We're gonna up his special. And that's it. Whew. Then, right around here is the third surprise box, and this is the third and last surprise box for this area, and we get a red essence. Interesting thing about the red essences. The translated... Wow, you were in a hurry. The translated note is Yoshi Essence. Or Red Yoshi Essence, and it's got a Yoshi on the bottle. And you can buy an item from the Yoshi Kid once you stuff him full of cookies that is Yoshi Aid, or you will rarely get Yoshi Aid from a Yoshi cookie in battle. Uh-oh, cat, what are you doing? Sorry, I let my cats out for this recording session because they were behaving up till now. But the essence is... the Yoshi 8 is Yoshi Essence in Japan, and the red essence is Red Yoshi Essence. Which kind of makes you wonder what it actually is. And wow, just keep missing. That's great. What is... I want this guy to die on principle. Good grief. Well, I'm not going to argue with you doing 21 damage to yourself. Also, you can die. If you hear that, my cat's playing with the blinds. Cat, you said you were going to be good. That's why I didn't lock you up. There we go. And now she's wandering just wherever she pleases. Thanks, cat. You're the best. Bowser reaches level 16. Are you finally gonna get settled down up there? Yeah, you're settling down. Alright. Let's up your power, Bowser. So there you go. My cat is now internet famous. Where's this go? Goes to a secret. With a frog coin. Totally worth it. So yeah, those fights are obnoxious, but so far they've been pretty profitable. Those are the two pipes that you definitely want to go into. Let's check out some of these others for science. I believe we don't want to go on this one yet. I believe where that chomp is the entrance to Great Guy's Casino, and I don't want to go to that yet. I'm going to show that off in its own semi-episode with all the other little mini-games that we've been leaving behind. So, if you want to know, that's where I believe it is to be. Star! Mushroom! Mushroom! Full hill. I'll take it. And I believe we haven't been in... No, we have been in this one. I think that's all of them. Why am I double doubting myself? Yeah, this is Great Guy. Been here. Did I go on this one? No, okay, so it wasn't quite all of them. So as you can see, most of them are just gonna have a roulette box. But you know what, you can get some good stuff out of that. Fully heal and a couple flower points, not a bad trade-off. Alright, let's move on. Let's save. I'm gonna have to cut a lot out of this. But we're almost through with Bean Valley, so let's just wrap it up. Alright, this is Smilex, I believe. And Smilex. As this fight goes on, you will see a Shy Away come in and give him water and nutrients, which will cause him to grow additional heads. So there are several phases to this fight. Kinda wish I brought Mallow, but it should be fine. I am all topped up on pretty much everything I want to be. Let's go ahead and give you some therapy. Yes, as you beat one head, he will come in and he will spawn one additional head to what you had before. So you just kind of beat the crap out of these heads until the boss is done. I believe there may be Sandstorm, which is the thing that you worry about the most if he does have it. Some of the enemies in this area did have it, so I wouldn't be surprised if he also has that. But I believe that's probably his most dangerous attack, and since we have the princess here, we should be able to tank that just fine. As you can see, the heads themselves, up to this point, don't really have that much health. And the princess is definitely my special tank at this point. I'm not gonna do his voice. Uh-oh. Now we have 3 heads to deal with. Probably should have done his voice. I didn't start doing his voice. It's gonna be really weird to do his voice now. So, oh well. You can kind of guess the voice that I would have done. Make it up in your head. Fun for the entire family. can one-shot this guy. Nope. Bounced right off. Uh-oh. That's gonna get annoying. Especially if he does this. Fortunately, she should be immune to it. If I did the smart thing. Yeah, we'll just take this guy out. Even though it's not the first one we focused on, why not? My cursor was there and I'm very lazy. More hit. Ooh, it's a good hit too. Alright, now... this is actually Smilex. And the interesting thing is this starts a trend of Piranha Plant bosses in even the Super Mario series. You had Petey Piranha from Super Mario Sunshine and onward, and you had... I forget what the name of the actual boss is in Paper Mario, but in the Paper Mario series onwards, there's always... oh, it's Lava Piranha. Whenever you go to the volcano, you usually fight a Lava Piranha. So, overall, the strategy doesn't change. Take out the little ones, then focus on the big one. Just to cut down on the number of attacks that you're going to be getting. Really, with Pollen Storm and maybe Sandstorm, you've seen about the worst this boss can do, and it's not much. Just kind of have to get through everything, chew away at his defenses, and then focus on him for massive damage. I wonder what Fire Orb does to him. Yeah, Petal Blast is gonna be... I may have been thinking of Petal Blast when I thought it was Sandstorm. I will definitely take it missing everybody, and taking a little hit to damage on the princess, though. Let's see, what does Fire Orb do to you? Not a whole hell of a lot. Alright, then we're not gonna do that again. Pretty sure my jump attack isn't going to work on you since I'm not wearing jump shoes, of course. I bet Snowy would have done great on him. I don't remember for sure, but given how much fire attacks he's using, I bet Snowy would have been his weakness here. But Mella's not here. Oh well. Just take him out the old-fashioned way. With massive, massive damage. Princess Peach is the best special tank that ever existed. Once again, we run into a pattern with these bosses where it's very repetitive, and there's not a whole lot to talk about, which is... ooh, he actually focused on the healer. Unfortunately, I should have some pick-me-ups. Plenty of pick-me-ups. And actually get the action command and got full heal on that. I'll take it. But yeah, that's one of the things with Super Mario RPG in general. The fights are very, very repetitive. It's a very simple game as far as attacks and abilities and statuses. So bosses end up just being a damage sponge, and you end up using the same few attacks over and over and over again until they die. Alright, now I have to do a voice. Look what you did! Smilak's been whacked! Ooh, I'm gonna get it! Queen Valentina told me to keep everyone out of Nimbus Land. What should I do? I know, I'll run away. Bye. And he dropped something. Let's go see what that is. Hello, I would like to see this. What's this? It's a seed. Sure, we'll take it. Picked up a seed. We're gonna need that later. And with that, I think we're gonna call it an episode here, guys. Even with everything that I'm gonna have to cut out, it was kind of a longish episode, but we actually made some decent progress in it. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode where we head on to we're gonna head on to Nimbus Land. I forget what the area in between is called, but we're definitely gonna head towards Nimbus Land. See you then, guys. Later.